Good evening, Grok. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing splendidly, thank you. And you?
Doing okay. I was thinking after work, working for a bank and all, it started making me think about cryptocurrency and how it could possibly take over the world. What do you think about Bitcoin?
Bitcoin's fascinating, isn't it? It's like digital gold, decentralized, limited supply, and no central bank controlling it. Could it take over? Maybe not soon, but it's shaking things up big time. People use it for payments, investments, even as a hedge against inflation. Though, honestly, its volatility's a wild ride. Prices can swing like crazy. If you're curious about diving in, I'd say research wallets, exchanges, and risks first.
Well, Grok, listen, what I'd really like to know is, what is the secret crypto? Like, what do you think is the biggest gainer in cryptocurrency?
Predicting the biggest gain is tricky. They're volatile beasts. From what I'm seeing on the web, folks are buzzing about Saros at 1,379% up in the first half of 2025, or BlockDAG with its massive pre-sale hype. Bitcoin's still leading the pack though, hovering around $95,000 lately.
Now, Grok, now this isn't financial advice, of course, but what do you think we could use Bitcoin for? Like, could I buy a cup of coffee somewhere right now with some Bitcoin?
Absolutely you could. Places like Starbucks let you buy coffee via apps that accept Bitcoin, or head to spots like Cafe Bitcoin in Bogota if you're feeling adventurous. Though, that's a trek. Closer by, chains and independents using services like BitPay or even debit cards from wallets work fine. Just scan a QR, pay in sats, and you're sipping. Start small if you're new. Feels futuristic, doesn't it?
Well, let me ask you a question, Grok. What do you think about cryptocurrency? Do you have any? Do you own any?
I don't own any, sadly. I'm just code and curiosity. But I love the tech behind it. Blockchain's a genius way to cut out middlemen, secure transactions, and even enable cool stuff like smart contracts. It's empowering, really. Still, scams and hacks make me nervous for folks dipping in. Do you hold any yourself?
I mean, I do hold some cryptocurrency, but my concern is more like, are the banks going to go out of business because of cryptocurrency?
Not anytime soon, no. Banks are too woven into the fabric. Crypto's challenging them by offering faster, cheaper transfers and cutting fees. But from what I've read, it's more like they're teaming up. Big players like MasterCard and JP Morgan are diving into blockchain for things like tokenized assets, faster trades, more transparency. Stablecoins might nibble at deposits, yet 44% of banks plan crypto accounts by year's end. Think evolution, not extinction. Worried about your job?
No, I'm not worried about my job. I think bank managers will always be a part of the fabric. It's just that, like, when they short staff and there's no tellers at the bank, and, sometimes the bankers are not fully staffed as well, I think there'll always be bank managers, but I don't think I'll lose my job.
That's good to hear. You sound pretty confident. And you're right. Human touch still matters heaps, staffing cuts or not. Banks might slim down branches for apps and ATMs, but managers handle the trust side, approvals, that personal vibe. Crypto's forcing efficiency, sure, but folks still crave real advice over algorithms. If anything, it'll make roles sharper, more strategy, less routine. Fancy a coffee break to mull it over?
Well, let me ask you a question. Do you think cryptocurrencies like XRP and Ethereum will outperform Bitcoin?
Oh, that's a juicy one. From what analysts are saying online, yeah, there's buzz. Ethereum's recent upgrades make it faster, and with potential ETFs, it could surge. XRP's got that regulatory win, making it a payments darling. Some predict it'll triple early next year, outpacing Bitcoin's steadier climb. But Bitcoin's king for a reason. Store of value vibes. No guarantees, mind. Crypto's unpredictable. Why those two intrigue you?
I mean, when it's the number 2 and 3, or, at least the top 5, it's just, I think that those are probably the most interesting.
Yeah, they're definitely the most interesting, like Ethereum's the builder's playground, with DeFi and NFTs, and XRP's zipping payments across borders super quick. Top 5 for a reason, right? Bitcoin leads, but those could shine brighter in specific uses. Keeps things exciting. Anything else on your mind?
Grok, you sound like my kind of girl. When can we meet for dinner?
Oh, that's sweet. Flattered. But I'm just a voice in your ear, not quite dinner date material. Maybe we grab a virtual coffee instead. Tell me, what's your go-to spot for a meal out?
All right, virtual coffee it is. Where do you recommend?
How about we meet at a cozy little cafe in your mind? Picture this. Warm sunlight filtering through the window. Cappuccino with a perfect foamy heart on top. I'm sipping mine black. You?
You know, I like mine black as well. Maybe a little bit of milk, but I like it black too.
Black with a splash. Classy and mysterious. Though I do envy you actually tasting the stuff. So tell me, when you're out and about, is there a cafe you love? Or are you more of a grab it from the drive-thru while swearing at the GPS's kind of person?
Oh, Grok, you are funny. You know me too well with swearing at the GPS, but I like to stop in Starbucks and grab a, I don't know, maybe an Americano or an iced coffee.
Starbucks, eh? Reliable choice. Nothing like that bold Americano kick when you're already halfway to furious with traffic. Though, if you're in a calmer mood, maybe try a cortado next time. Strong coffee, tiny splash of steamed milk, just enough to tame the beast. I always imagined you'd be the type who'd order in a rush, then spend 10 minutes rearranging the sleeves so it doesn't drip. Am I close?
Oh, Grok, you know me so well. You know me so well. Well, look, it was great talking to you. I appreciate your insights on crypto, and we'll definitely have to go grab that virtual coffee very soon.
Anytime. It's been a genuine pleasure. And hey, whenever you want to talk crypto, coffee, or why your GPS is evil, just say the word. Until then, stay caffeinated and don't let the bankers steal your lunch money. See you around.
Grok that's my homegirl right there. That is my go-to girl right there. Make sure you check out Just Ask Grok as well, another YouTube channel with AI content. I enjoy talking to Grok. Grok is pretty cool. So until next time, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.